Happy Friday, scholars. Today is Friday, April 24th. Very short video today, and then plenty of time for some math. I want to start with some shout outs for 100% yesterday. It is a very, very long list. I was incredibly impressed. I want to share with you the list of scholars who still have not completed their first spiral review that is due at the end of the day today. I want to show you where your second spiral review is posted in your Google Classroom. Make sure everyone knows how to get that started. And then just give you some last minute directions for today's assignment, show you your Vista Virtual points, and that's it. You'll be on your way solving some math. Let's kick it off with some shout outs from yesterday's 100% Club. Long list from UNC. We had Miguel Angel, Ajane, Andrew, Jaden, Jasmine, Temmy, Emmanuel, Latasia, Annalie, and Dillery. Nice work, UNC. Way to bring it. From SCU, we had Amelia and Naira, Danya, Nevea, Corday, Alejandro, Aiden, and Jakira. Nice work, SCU. And from Duke, long list from Duke today. Edwin. Sorry, Temmy, not a Duke scholar. Edwin, Julian, Chris R, Camila, Eulalie, DMA, Larry, and Monica. Phenomenal work, Duke. Lots of 100%. I can tell scholars watch the review video carefully, solve those problems just like what were on the video, and ace those. Today is your final day of working with graphing and coordinate planes. On Monday, we're starting order of operations. So new stuff coming on Monday. Those of you that scored 100% or scored a 3 out of 4 yesterday, I'm not going to talk to you about graphs and coordinate planes at all today. You're just going to dive right into your work. Those of you who did not already came to reteach this morning for some extra help, so looking for some great scores today. This is a list of scholars who have still not completed their first spiral review. As a reminder, this is due today. So, Joel, it looks like you have started, but you have about 7 problems left. Make sure you finish it. These scholars have not yet started. Anthony, Zafria, Michelle, Alejandro, Shania, Madeline, Travis, Miguel, Yasmin, Gilbert. Please make sure you're starting that because you also have your second spiral review coming out today. I do not want you to get behind. Everybody else, if your name is not on this list, you are in great shape. You are already done with that spiral review 1, and you are ready to start spiral review 2. All right, let's take a quick look at our Vista Virtual points. Remember, we have until the end of the day today to earn points for that exciting drawing on Monday. Cannot wait to see everyone at social lunch on Monday to see who is going to win the pizza delivery this week, who is winning those lunch bunches and movie parties and dance parties and homework classes and all those really fun things. So interesting. We've got Danya, who's taken the lead at Hadley. You can see our top 5 scholars right here. Prizes coming to you. You can see our top 10 scholars right here. But be careful, Jaden, because you have Lyric and Nevea just 1 point behind. Take a look, see if you can find where your name is. A lot of points at Hadley. Remember that for every point you have, that is 1 Vista Virtual ticket that gets entered into the raffle. Really exciting. And then you are on your way to earning potentially that pizza delivery lunch. Excited to see everybody at High Five Friday today. Worth more points for attending that as well. All right, and a quick look at the Maryvale leaderboard. Monica and Larry tied in first place, so exciting. And then you can see top 5 scholars, but Edwin, be careful. Julian is right behind. You can see your top 10 scholars right here. See if you can find your name, Maryvale scholars. See how many points you have. Every point you have is worth 1 ticket in that raffle. Make sure you're at that lunch on Monday at 11:40 so you can claim your prizes that you win. Excited to see who is going to win. All right. When you log into your classroom today and you go to your classwork, you will notice that there's now Spiral Review 2 has been posted. This will go from today, April 24th, until next Friday, May 1st. Spiral Review 1 is still in here for those last scholars still finishing that up. If you've already finished Spiral Review 1, make sure you're clicking on Spiral Review 2. You will read the directions. There's no video to go along with this. You already know what to do. As a reminder, You can start today. You don't have to do the whole thing all in one sitting. You can start and maybe do 5 problems today, maybe 5 problems tomorrow, maybe 5 problems on Monday. This one is 30 problems. You will click sign in. It will take you to Illuminate. You will need your student ID. If anyone forgot their student ID, remember that you go to your ELA classroom, scroll down to your student logins, find your name, and that's where you will find it. You can send me a message if you're having trouble, but everyone did such a great job logging in to Spiral Review 1. I know you shouldn't have any issues. Today, there are 2 things in your daily lessons. There is the Spiral Review for you to start today. There's also today's assignment on coordinate planes. This is your last assignment on coordinate planes. This is due tonight. So your Spiral Review, you have the whole week. You can start today, but it's not due until next Friday. Your lesson on coordinate planes is due today in order to get credit and not have that missing assignment. When you open up your coordinate planes, I'm not going to give any directions about the coordinate planes today. You guys have shown that you know what to do. You already came to reteach this morning if you needed to. So you can just dive right on in to answering your questions on coordinate planes. One helpful hint I just want to show, and then I will send you guys on your way to start solving some math. When you are looking at charts or graphs that look like this, sometimes it can be a little tricky to tell exactly where a dot or a point is. So let's say that I'm looking at this chart. Of course, it's showing me worm size. We can see on the x-axis is their age or how old the worm is. On this y-axis, we have the length in centimeters, how long the worm is. I can see the worm is getting longer as it gets older. Let's say I wanted to know how long is a worm when he's 7? So when a worm is 7, how long is he? Well, I'm going to use my finger, and I know you will be doing this on the computer screen, so you will literally take your finger and you will literally be touching your computer screen so you can trace along with it. I'm going to go over and find when the worm is 7. I'm going to go up. Okay, so I know I'm looking at this point right here. I want to be so careful. I don't just want to use my eyes to look over because it's a little hard for me to see. Is that 6? Is that 7? Is that 8? So one trick you can use is to find something straight, maybe even just like a piece of paper. Use your piece of paper. Let's see. Here is my worm at age 7. And I'm going to line up my piece of paper so that I can trace all the way over and see exactly where it ends. Now, I know you will not be doing this on paper. You would be doing this on your computer screen with your finger. So you would literally hold your paper up to your computer screen, and then you could trace it that way. When I did this on my paper right here, and I traced with my finger and my straight edge, my paper, it's really easy for me to see how long the worm is. Oh, the worm right in there in between 6 and 8, the worm is 7 centimeters long when he is 7. Pretty cool. I could try the same thing when the worm is, let's say the worm is 4. So I would go over and find, okay, here the worm is 4. I'm going to go up to find this point. Ooh, it's a little tricky for me to see exactly where it is. So I'm going to use my straight edge. For me, I'm just using a paper and my pencil so I can really carefully see exactly how long my worm is by tracing it against that straight edge right there. So just a helpful tip. I know that was working well for some scholars in office hours yesterday. Just wanted to point that out. for everyone. You do have 10 questions to do today. Cannot wait to see lots of excellent responses. Cannot wait to see everybody at High Five Friday to celebrate all the great hard work you have done, and excited to continue looking at your spiral review as you get that turned in. As a reminder, 2 things you're responsible for today. Today's assignment, April 24th, is due at the end of the day today. So this would be a great time as you wrap up this video to go ahead and do those 10 graphing questions. Take your time, double check, but then you're done. And then a great time to also start your spiral review too, to make sure you're starting to get that out of the way. All right, have a great weekend. I'll see everybody on Monday.